This is the weekend edition of iFIBER 1 News, where we present some of the top stories from this week and your weekend weather forecast. I'm Bethany Jenks. Stay tuned for more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your number one source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
One of our top stories for this week was about a Moses Lake couple that was convicted of starving their child, which ultimately led to their 2-year-old having a heart attack. Here with that story is Bill Stevenson.
Robert and Michelle Stotts were convicted of starving their child. Grant County Superior Court Judge Evan Spurline found the Moses Lake couple guilty of criminal mistreatment in the second degree on Wednesday afternoon. The verdict came about 2 years after their 2-year-old son suffered a heart attack after roughly a year of failing health. The boy is 4 years old today and has brain damage and remains in a hospital. Spurline explained the attorneys placed a lot of importance on whether the Stotts recklessly failed to provide health care to the child, but he didn't see the case the same way.
This child did not suffer this terrible injury because of health care being withheld. He suffered it because he starved. The parents' conduct withheld food from this child.
As the boy stopped eating, the Stotts tried several methods to induce him to eat. They tried a few alternative medicines to help the boy, but they all failed. They were also told by 2 healthcare professionals to take the boy to a doctor or a hospital, but the Stotts refused. It wasn't until their son was having a heart attack that Michelle Stotts finally took him to a hospital.
Thanks, Bill. A national debate on health concerns surrounding e-cigarettes has come to Grant County. Reporter Vivian Huang has that story.
Harold Hofstadter back with One Nation Under God. In these times between while we're doing commercials are just great fun. Call us here, 765-1470. We have Jeff Ketchel and Sean McNally talking about e-cigarettes and what's the hazards, is there a benefit? Does it help people wean folks off of smoking? Is it too soon for the jury to be still out?
The question still stands. Are e-cigarettes safe? Moses Lake-based radio station KBSN hosted Grant County Health District Administrator Jefferson Ketchel and local store owner Sean McNeely for a friendly debate on the subject. Harold Hogstetter moderated as Ketchel and McNeely stated their cases.
The Grant County Health District has concerns about e-cigarettes, and we're very excited to be part of this debate on the radio today. There's more questions than answers, unfortunately, about these products, such as what is in the e-juice that goes into them, their access and availability to children, what's the issues from being exposed to the secondhand vapor. And I think consumers have this expectation that when they buy a product off a shelf, they either know it's safe or they absolutely know what the risks and benefits of using that product. Unfortunately, with these cigarettes, the regulations don't exist that support that. And so when adults choose to use e-cigarettes, unfortunately, they don't know what they're getting.
McNeely, who co-owns First Class Vapor with Michelle Nicholson, opened up shop 6 weeks ago on Broadway Avenue in Moses Lake.
Well, I think the debate went really good. It brought a lot of questions up, but e-cigarettes have been around for, almost 11 years now, and, they haven't found any ill effects on them yet, so I'm sure they're not going to find anything substantial.
For iFIBER 1 News, this is Vivian Huang.
The Moses Lake Spring Festival began on Thursday and runs through Sunday. Here's Vivian Huang with the details.
This Memorial Day weekend is the 34th annual Moses Lake Spring Festival. It starts tomorrow at 4 p.m. and runs through Sunday. Festivities include a classic car show, a moonlight parade, a concert, food and craft booths, a 3-on-3 basketball tournament, and a carnival. Admission to the festival is free, but admission to the carnival is $30 per person. The Grand Moonlight Parade starts at 8:15 p.m. on Saturday in front of Frontier Middle School. For iFIBER 1 News, this is Vivian Huang.
Now we take a look at individuals wanted by the Grant County Sheriff's Office.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We will be right back after this.
Are you looking to improve your or your child's smile? At Casciati Orthodontics, we make it our mission to make braces more affordable and fun. Our business has proudly served the Columbia Basin for over 20 years, and our new conveniently located state-of-the-art facility offers a relaxing environment full of fun activities for the kids. We accept all types of insurance and have convenient payment plans available. Give us a call for a complimentary evaluation, no referral needed, or check us out on the web and make an appointment online. Searching for that perfect place to settle down? Whether you're looking for an elegant single-story, spacious two-story, or a custom home on acreage, Aho Construction can aid your decision with a streamlined production process that saves time, money, and natural resources. Compare us to other builders and see for yourself what advantages you can get by choosing an Aho home. Our philosophy is that we do things right the first time around. Start planning your dream house today with Aho Construction. Call 509-766-1366.
And hi there, everybody. I'm meteorologist Don Morelli with you here on iFIBER Channel 1 News Weather, your forecast for the holiday weekend, brought to you by Bud Cleary Toyota Dealers. Toyota, let's go places. We do have a little cool down for the weekend, but all in all, it is going to be a great holiday weekend. No worries about it ruining any of your cookouts or parades or any sort of family get-together and friends and so forth. But we do have a cold front coming on through during the day on Sunday, similar to what we saw today, a little stronger, but all it will do is just kick up the winds a bit as what happened today, and a little bit of cloud cover. There might be a sprinkle or two behind it, as most of the instability is behind this Pacific front, so maybe Monday, but more likely Tuesday afternoon could be a shower. In the meantime, let's look back on this Friday. 80 degrees the afternoon high, morning low of 63. That's above where we should be, 75 and 49. But as I mentioned, we're seeing a slow cooling trend to near seasonal levels by the time we hit, especially Monday. But a little cooler tomorrow and similar story on Sunday. Looking at Moses Lake today, 81 and 57, normally 75 and 47 the extremes. So again, an above normal day. And as we slide through the next couple of days, we're getting more seasonal. Let's take a look right now outside our window, and we have mostly cloudy skies, 75 degrees, 47 degree dew point. The winds, they have been the story today, as usual with the Pacific front this time of the year. Gets a little gusty, but not too bad. We'll see the wind settle on down overnight tonight, and looking forward to a fantastic Saturday. Let me take you through the process here and slide through the next couple of days. You can see overnight tonight some dissipating clouds, so more and more stars will be shining as we slide through the overnight hour. During the daylight hours tomorrow, the heat of the sun will puff up a few afternoon clouds. Northern areas and western areas might see a sprinkle. Here in the Columbia Basin, I think we're looking pretty nice. Now here on Sunday, you see a lot more clouds. Again, this Pacific front will be dragging in a little bit more moisture with us, so we'll see a little bit less sun on Sunday than we do on tomorrow, but still not too bad. And temperature-wise, just a few degrees cooler and winds picking up a little bit. Monday afternoon, we'll see, again, partly cloudy, maybe an afternoon shower possible. Nothing to ruin your cookouts on the holiday. 70 in Seattle tomorrow, Olympia 70 as well. Closer to the shore, though, in the upper 50s, lower 60s. A little chill in the air. Inland Northwest, lower to mid 70s. And here in the Columbia Basin, let me get out of the way, and you can take a look at it. Just a few degrees cooler than what we saw today in the past couple of days, but all in all looking very nice. And quickly now, the 7 days. Not too bad. Seasonal levels, maybe a spot shower Tuesday. Warming back up by next Friday, but all in all, a very nice weekend coming our way. Keep it here. Sports is next.
Hi, Jan. Welcome to the Toyota Time sales event. We're looking for something safe with a really smooth ride. He's a very light sleeper.
Oh, the Camry's safe and has a smooth, comfortable ride.
Oh, the Camry's perfect.
And you're in luck. It's Toyota Time, so it's a great time for a great deal.
Yes! You can lease a new 2014.5 Camry for $209 a month for 24 months with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance included. Plus, get $1,000 bonus cash. Toyota, let's go places.
Just when I thought the blizzard couldn't get any better,
DQ put the blizzard inside a waffle cone. This is mind-blowing. So when DQ asked me how I would tell the world, I said... Sounds better in Italian.
Pretty impressive, Liz. Any blizzard, like confetti cake, now in a fresh-baked waffle cone. This is fan food, not fast food.
Welcome back. Our next story is about Quincy's Saddle Up for St. Jude event last Saturday. Here's Jeff Chu with that story.
Horseback riders from around Grant County saddled up Saturday for the 6th annual national event to benefit St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Riders and other donors have given about $7,500 over the past 6 years. Donations go to the research hospital founded in 1962 by the late actor and comedian Danny Thomas. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is internationally recognized for its pioneering research and treatment of children with cancer and other catastrophic diseases. Mary Ellen Warren, a Moses Lake rider, says the event called Saddle Up for St. Jude has been going on for 6 years at different equestrian trails around the county. She and Vicki Walker coordinate the event, which has a history in the county.
Well, this all originated years ago when our Vicki, the coordinator, and myself had children. It's about almost 20 years ago. One of our local businessmen that ran the tack shop would sponsor this event, and it was a small event, but it was a family event. We'd take our kids out and go trail riding for a good cause for St. Jude.
They decided to create their own ride for St. Jude in 2008.
So 6 years ago, we got together and we sponsored our first Saddle Up for St. Jude event, and we've been doing it ever since. We choose different venues around Grant County, and today we happen to be out at Ancient Lakes in Quincy on the Columbia River, and we'll be riding for a couple of hours and enjoying the friendship of good friends and for a good cause.
Warren says the fundraiser has special meaning for her family.
3 years ago, my husband had a heart attack, and they had to go in and scope his heart, and he had this little card, and where they enter the part where they enter the vein, and then to send the scope up, they have to plug it, and that plug, according to this card, was developed by St. Jude. So I myself have benefited, and that's why I'm so excited about this.
Riders can donate as little as $10 each to ride for St. Jude Hospital.
It changes from year to year. Of course, it depends on what everybody's doing on that weekend. And so we have about 16 to 20 riders, maybe 25. This year, it looks like we might have a little more. As the years go by, we get more riders coming.
The event moves to a different location around Grant County each year.
We have done out at Black Rock Lake, and we've done south down at the potholes, and now we're here, and next year I think we'll choose one of those other locations.
I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
We'll be right back after this.
Bud Clary Ford Honda is proud to be an automotive leader in our area. Since opening our doors over 54 years ago, we have kept a firm commitment to our customers. We offer a wide selection of vehicles and hope to make the car buying experience as quick and hassle-free as possible. You can trust that we will get you into the car or truck of your dreams. Bud Clary has an experienced and reliable service and parts department that is open extra hours to help fit our customers' hectic schedules. Come for a test drive today at 1200 South Pioneer Way. We are a proud supporter of Columbia Basin Athletics.
We believe in home and all the magical things that come with it. We believe in living rooms with forts made from sofa cushions and blankets. We believe in the man cave, the woman cave, and finally, we believe that our calling in life is to find the home that's perfect for you. Coldwell Banker, fulfilling dreams for over 100 years.
Our next story is about an Ephrata fun run that left everyone glowing. Reporter Jeff Chu has that story.
Organizers of a nighttime fundraising run and walk Saturday say it was a glowing success. More than 200 runners and walkers put on their best glow sticks, glow necklaces, and other flickering lights for the first Glow Run, a fundraiser for Columbia Ridge Elementary School. Organized by the school's parent-teachers organization, the event raised about $5,000. Columbia Ridge Elementary PTO Secretary Stephanie Mills, who helped organize the event, said it was the idea of her fellow organizer, Erin Cox.
Some of these new themed runs are really popular. We thought this would be a great way to get the community involved, to do something healthy, and it doesn't involve cookie dough or pizza, things like that aren't healthy choices for kids, so this was a great idea.
Mills explained how the money raised would benefit the school's students.
We are having this glow run to raise money for our kids.
Mills said dollars raised would go toward events such as field trips, new playground equipment, enrichment activities, books, and computers. The event was sponsored by several businesses in Ephrata and Quincy. DJ Albert Castro of Phase 3 DJ donated his services, which got the kids warming up early for the run. Mills said the idea of the event was to get families out to do a healthy activity after dark.
It would be in the weekend, so people would have a lot more time. They could be out with their kids, enjoy it. It wouldn't be during their work time.
Mills now sees the Glow Run as an annual event in Ephrata. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
The Big Bend Community College Foundation's Celebration for Education event was last Saturday. Reporter Lexi Perry was there to tell us how it went.
Big Bend Community College hosted their 13th annual Celebration for Education Saturday evening. The formal event began with wine tasting, appetizers, and a silent auction. The live auction began shortly after dinner. Celebration is the school foundation's primary fundraiser for student scholarships.
We have a lot of students out here that would not be able to go to college if it weren't for this event, and they're so deserving and they've worked so hard to get here, and so that's why it's important for all of us.
One Big Bend Community College student shared with guests how their support made her education possible.
Because of me receiving that scholarship, my confidence in my future shot through the roof. That if I can achieve doing well in college and receiving a scholarship, I can do many more things.
For iFIBER 1 News, I'm Lexi Perry.
We'll be right back after this.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
What's white and yellow and red all over? If you said the local book telephone directory, the one with the purple sunset on the cover, then you're right. In print and online at statewideyp.com, it features up-to-date local maps, community information, and a calendar of events. With a restaurant dining guide with full local menus and a reverse directory, you're sure to find the number you're looking for. With the local book telephone directory, it's the best way to get the information you need. Pick up a copy of the local book today or visit statewideyp.com.
The next story is about Big Bend solar races and Energy Science Day. Here with the story is Jeff Chu.
It was all about power of the sun, wind, and water Wednesday and Thursday at Big Bend Community College. Some 1,300 Grant County fifth graders descended on the college's campus, many of them racing solar cars they made. They also learned about how solar energy can cook a hot dog, a s'more, and just about anything else with a little patience. The event was sponsored by REC Silicon, the Moses Lake-based manufacturer of polysilicon that goes into solar cells that collect energy from the sun. Sharon Palmerton, REC Silicon Community Relations Manager, educated students on how REC manufactures the material that goes into solar cells.
What we do is we make the polysilicon, which goes into the solar cells. So we start with metallurgical grade silicon that's about 98% pure, and then we take it to the purity level that it needs to be in order to work as a solar cell. So that's what the kids are learning about today, is the science and the chemistry behind what we do out there.
Palmerton talked about the history of solar races and Energy Science Day.
This started as a partnership project with Grant County PUD and the school district to get kids exposed to renewable energy, but in a fun way. So we started with getting solar race cars to get them interested about solar, but then also about how all of that's relevant here in Grant County. So you've got the PUD, you've got REC, you've got Puget Sound Energy that comes over and helps us too.
With the help of Moses Lake High School students and other volunteers, fifth graders made windmills and learned about mini turbines. Kate Lindholm, elementary science coach for Moses Lake School District, said the event started with small solar races and evolved into one major event at Big Bend Community College.
This is at least our 5th year doing the big event, where we have different activity stations. They learn from Puget Sound about the wind station. They get to go to REC and hear about solar. They go to the PUD section and learn about hydro. And then, of course, the highlight for them is racing the cars and solar cooking.
Andre Guzman, director of Big Bend Community College's STEM grant funding and college host for the event, talked about how the college got involved.
Yeah, actually what happened was I went with my daughter up to the fairgrounds where they used to host this event, and I thought it would be a great idea to bring it here at Big Bend Community College. Spoke to Kate, who directs this program, and we just made it happen. We thought this would be great to get all these students, and to get them on campus would be a great thing for them.
Grant County PUD spokesman Chuck Allen told students about how hydropower is produced at Wanapum Dam. Caleb Call, representing Puget Sound Energy's Renewable Energy Center in Vantage, informed students about how those giant wind turbines along Interstate 90 work. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
The Ephrata Fire Department hosted their annual Touch a Truck event last weekend. Jeff Chu has the story.
The annual Touch a Truck event at Ephrata's Splash Zone parking lot drew hundreds of children and parents on Saturday. Ephrata Fire Department Assistant Fire Chief Bruce Gribble said the event could have been the best attended so far. Touch a Truck allows kids to get up close and personal with fire trucks, tractors, and cars of all shapes and sizes. Gribble said the kids learn more about those behind the steering wheels of the vehicles they often see driving down the road. The kids are allowed to crawl right inside the cab of a fire department ladder truck and even pretend to drive it down the road at a high rate of speed. Those participating in the event included the Washington State Patrol, Grant County Sheriff's Office, Ephrata Police Department, Northwest MedStar, American Medical Response, Grant County Public Utility District, and Grant County Public Works. Several private companies and individuals allowed access to their vehicles used in racing, farming, towing, and construction. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
Grant County will be holding ceremonies in honor of fallen servicemen and women on Monday. Here's Vivian Huang with the details.
Ceremonies for fallen soldiers are taking place across Grant County on Monday. Speeches, rifle salutes, and the playing of taps are part of the ceremonies to honor fallen soldiers. The holiday was created after the American Civil War to honor soldiers from both sides that died in battle and was known as Decoration Day. It was changed to Memorial Day in 1882 to encompass all fallen U.S. soldiers and became a federal holiday in 1968. On Monday, the American Legion is conducting a ceremony at 10 a.m. in Soap Lake at the Valley View Memorial Park, located at 20174 Road A Northeast. Ceremonies in Moses Lake and Ephrata start at 11 a.m. at the Ephrata Cemetery and Benson Family Cemetery. In Quincy, the ceremony starts at 12:30 p.m. at the Quincy Cemetery, located at the corner of F Street Southwest and 7th Avenue Southwest. For iFIBER 1 News, this is Vivian Huang.
That wraps up our weekend edition. We will be spending Memorial Day with our families and will return on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Thank you for watching. Have a great Memorial Day.